If you love a cute and cozy game, then this is definitely worth one checking out. Tell Me Your Story is a beautiful hand-drawn puzzle game that follows along as you uncover your grandmother's past. In this video, I'll be giving a full review of the game and ranking it from decaf to fully caffeinated. This is something I do regularly here at the Indie Brew, so make sure to subscribe to the channel for more indie game reviews. Without further ado, let's grind this game down and see how it brews. The story of this game is probably one of the most wholesome I've ever encountered. You play as the granddaughter moving in with her grandma. Your grandma's memory is not as sharp as it once used to be, so you decide to put together a cute scrapbook of some of your grandma's adventures. The only problem? Your grandma needs a little bit of help remembering what happened. As you journey through the story, you'll complete different puzzles to uncover your grandma's story, and there's no narration, so a lot of the storyline is left open to interpretation and told instead through some amazing illustrations. The story is captivating and so wholesome, and it's family friendly too, making this a great game for people of all ages. So, for story, I'm rating Tell Me Your Story as fully caffeinated. The game is divided up into different sections of the story, and within each section there's numerous puzzles to unsolve to uncover your grandma's past. The game uses some classic point and click functionality to complete a range of different puzzles. Some of them just require you to move objects to find something underneath, and others require a bit more puzzle solving skills. I did find it a little frustrating at times as some of the puzzles are poorly explained and the hint cards were often not very helpful, so it did get a little bit tedious in some of the sections. Generally though, it's a pretty simple game in terms of mechanics, and you can definitely see there's a heavy focus on the story of the game rather than the actual puzzles themselves. As a puzzle lover, I would have loved to have seen some more challenging puzzles, however you can tell that the puzzle element wasn't the focus for the development of this game. The ambiguity of some of the puzzle elements did take away from the wholesome and cozy feel for me, so for gameplay, I'm rating Tell Me Your Story as buzz. In terms of performance, the game ran really smoothly. I didn't have any bugs or issues that I noticed during my gameplay. The controls are pretty simple, as many point and click style games are, and were easy to pick up and easy to use. There's no writing on the screen at all in this game, which is really great for localization, but not so great for accessibility, and I would have loved to have seen some written instructions just to make it easier to understand what to do and understand what's going on in the story. Overall, the game is really well executed. So for performance, I'm rating Tell Me Your Story as juiced. Tell Me Your Story is absolutely adorable and definitely feels so wholesome and cozy. The graphic style is beautiful and really well executed. I particularly love the design of the characters and how simple animation was utilized to really bring them to life. The soundtrack adds to the cozy feel and sets the scene for the wholesome story to unfold, and the sound effects added that little bit extra to the puzzles and were a great addition. The visual and sound components all worked really beautifully together and gave the game a really great vibe. So for design, I'm rating Tell Me Your Story as fully caffeinated. At its core, Tell Me Your Story is a hybrid of a puzzle game with a visual novel. You could definitely compare it to games like A Little to the Left in terms of style and puzzle elements, however it does feel like a less puzzle-focused version. The story is unique, exploring the relationship we have with our grandparents and really showcases the value of telling our own stories. Overall, it does feel original in many ways, but it doesn't feel totally unique. So for originality, I'm rating Tell Me Your Story as juiced. Tell Me Your Story is a wholesome, story-rich game that combines some puzzle elements with a cozy story that will pull on all of your heartstrings. It's simple in terms of mechanics and the puzzles aren't the most challenging, but what it doesn't have in complexity, it does have in heart. We've ground the beans, we've carefully weighed and pressed the grinds and brewed this game down. Now it's time for a taste test. Tell Me Your Story is juice. Tell Me Your Story is available now on Nintendo Switch and Steam. You can find the links in the description below. With a playtime of about 1.5 to 2 hours, this is a really great choice for a cozy night in. Have you played Tell Me Your Story yet? Let me know what you thought in the comments below. Until next time, stay caffeinated.